Through these windows, with panes of glass reflecting dreams, each one a story bursting at the seams. Caught in the sunlight, shadows play, whispers of the world they won't say.
And we've got the Dragons' superstar wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. We're just moments away from the action. And
we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. The numbers for St. Brown a week ago. 6 catches, 83 yards.
And in doing preparation for the game, you notice where guys rank in the league in terms of statistical categories. He's 4th in the league in receiving yards. That caught my attention in a positive way.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. When you look at this defense, it's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're doing.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
They go play action here on 1st down. Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's their quarterback. 45 yards. And the Dragons are on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap. especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now Goff. That one out wide and intercepted. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. In search of redemption from the pick six. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, trap people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 6. Here's Goff. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
21-0 our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Right back to him on 1st down.
To about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
They'll drop to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Dragons are able to add on to their first half lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 27. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
To the sideline and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Gibbs straight ahead.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Here's Jack Fox now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he fields it cleanly. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Dragons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this 1st half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play there. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his... That could have been trouble. So
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half.
And we welcome you back live now inside. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they've pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Dragons have taken a 6-touchdown lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year.
Now the try here for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And just shutting him off there. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. A welcome back to all of those watching inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. It's the Lions in control of the football as we take you back to the action in the third quarter. Off play action. Here's Goff. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. A solid stiff arm. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get the first, but remember, it was only 1st down, so a bit of an odd play, and it results in 2nd down. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And they'll send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, and oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And he'll be stopped short of the marker, but they'll keep possession here. Remember, it was only 2nd down, so now it's 3rd. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Dancing away at the 35. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So they bring out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looks like one of the... Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And look at this. It's a fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Pushing his way through. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back on. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Goff. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Goff. And that will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This is fielded at the 27. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year.
And the Dragons are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bet.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion left goes a tight end. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 30 yards.
And the Dragons add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Goff. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Goff now looking to throw.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course. Players are doing what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Kyle Van Noy, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Goff. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Let's take it inside his own 40.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Dragons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through. And
he loses the football a 2nd time.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
They'll set up to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.